Okay, summation notation. Summation notation, summation is adding. Okay, so the symbol is like this lah, the Greek symbol. Okay, so summation means to add, or in our simple word is plus lah. Alright. So summation of the first n term of sequence. Okay, daripada sequence you nak tambah, you want to add. This is the indicated general term. Okay, so underneath here you can see that I is the index summation, meaning the changing, what's changes in the sequence will depends on this I. So I here start with 1. This is lower limit, or we can call as start point lah. Right, you can start with 1, 2, depends on the question. And here will be upper limit, or we can say that ending. You see that here it says I start with 1, so first term here is 1. When to stop? Until n. Okay, if I 1 until 10, so I 1, 2, 3, 4 until 10. Okay, so indicator when to stop, where to start. Alright, so let's look at example. Find each indicated sum. So you have the general term is I squared plus 1. So in some books they don't use I, some books use different variable. It's okay, as long as it indicates the general term that you want to change here. So in this case you start with 1, stop at 6. So if you see this, they start at 1, so I squared plus 1, the only thing that is changes is I, because I will start with 1 until 6. So I 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Everything is the same, still squared plus 1, bracket, and then you have to put the plus sign because this is summation. Remember, you want to add, so you add all the terms and you get the summation of the all 6 terms. Alright, so easy. Okay, can you do B? So how to do B? So C, I said that, remember I said that not every time I, so it can also be K. So and not every time we start with 1. So in this question, we start with 4 until 7. So how many terms? 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have 4 terms altogether. The only things that is changes is K, -2, bracket, -5, all not changing. So you see, the only things that change is the power. Okay, calculate and we add all the terms and we get the summation. What about C? Can you find C? Start with 1 until 5. So the only change is I. So you need to change the I and then find the summation. Alright, try first. Next, okay. For this question, I give you the summation and the general solution. What if I give you terbalik? Alright, I give you the sequence, the summation sequence. You need to find how to write in summation notation. Okay, if you look at this question, 5 plus 5 squared plus 5 cubed plus ... What are the things that does not change and what are the things that change in this sequence? Okay, so that's the thing that you need to check. Okay, you see that things that does not change is 5. So we can say the general term is 5. The only things that change is power. Okay, power, if we didn't write, remember it is power 1. So power 1, power 2, power 3 and until 12. So we know that it increased by 1. So we can say that I, and then I will start with 1 until 12. So 5 power I is the exponent. So we get the general summation notation. Alright, so what about B? B got typo, sorry. So 2 times. Okay, this is the first term and then this is the last term. So how you want to write in summation notation? A plus AR power 1 plus AR power 2 plus ... plus AR power n minus 1. So this is a bit easy because already given the general, but how to write in summation notation? Okay, you try first. For question number 2, A. So express each sum using summation notation. Okay, this one is number 6, 8, 10, 12. So how to write this one, you need to think a bit. So you see that it is increased by 2, right? 6, 8. Difference is increased by 8, 10 increased by 2. This one also increased by 2. So you can practically say that from a number you times with 2, then it increases by 2. So how to know the starting point? So you know that it is increased by 2 when you times with 2. So 2 times 3, you get a 6. 2 times 4, you get an 8. So how do we know this is correct? You need to check. Okay, let's check. Okay, this is, let's say we just agak-agak. So let's check. So 2, we said here start with 3. So 2, 3, and then plus 2, 4, plus 2, 5, plus 2, 6, plus. Alright, so 2, 3 is 6. 2, 4 is 8. 10, 12. Okay, so you also can check 2 plus 2, 16. Ya, kat sini 2, 16 plus 2, 16. Tak muat dia. Okay, you get 32. Alright, so if you get the similar answer with this, meaning that your summation notation is correct. So always check. Okay, so try and do B. How to express using summation notation. Next is the properties of sum. So how you can actually improvise and if you want to calculate, to make it easier calculation for you.